Thank you, Alan. I'm here with Pam. And Pam, I am so excited that you're here today because a lot of people don't understand you need to leave the babies alone and see if mom returns.
That is correct. And that's one of the main reasons I'm so happy to be on today. So many people just want to help and they just don't know what to do. So we get a lot of fawns in that are healthy baby fawns, and mom does a much better job raising them than we do. So we like to keep those babies with mom.
Right. And people don't understand. Sometimes mom leaves them for up to 4 hours.
Correct.
And they just sit there and wait for mom to come back.
Right. So, and a lot of times what people will be doing, they'll be out walking in the woods, walking around, and they have their dogs with them. And a lot of times the dogs will flush the babies out. So they see this fawn running. So the big thing is keep the dogs, call the dogs off, but leave the fawn alone.
Right.
Mom will find the fawn.
Absolutely.
And their main defense, what they do when you see a baby fawn, is that they just like flatten themselves to the ground.
Right.
And people think they're sick when they do that. And they just literally go flat to the ground and stay still. And you can actually kind of walk up to them and they won't move because baby fawns have no scent at all, so that the predators can't find them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so when they lay flat on the ground, they're hoping that if they just stay still with their camouflage, nobody will see them, and they'll just keep going.
What Mother Nature does for them.
It is.
Now, in the event that something does happen, or sometimes mom gets hit by a car.
Correct.
And you have to call to get them rescued.
Right.
Because they will not eat on their own when they're babies.
Yes, they can't survive. They need formula. They don't take water. They don't take in any grasses or hays or anything like that. They need formula or mom's milk. And the big thing is if you do find a fawn that is sick, and one of the big easiest ways to look, if you can get close enough, look at their back end under their tail. If their tail is clean,
I don't think so, Pam.
No, but or even because mom cleans everything,
yes.
And so they clean everything, and that's usually a mom that is off feeding and will come back to their baby. Now there is some that the moms get hit by cars,
Absolutely.
Whatever.
Right.
Those babies will be, you'll see them in distress. They'll have kind of a dirty back end. They'll kind of a glazed look in their eyes,
and they're jittery.
Yes, yes. Now those babies do need to be rescued, and those are the ones that we do take in. And if they are dehydrated, we give them IV fluids and get them back up and get them back onto formula. And all the babies we take in, we re-release in November.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
We keep them wild.
So they're able to go go back and forage in the forest.
Yes.
Or in the wild.
Yes. Yes. It is illegal to own a deer.
Okay.
So and it's actually illegal to feed deer, adult deer. And
I
know a lot of people feed them, but I'm just putting it out there. But yeah, all the deer we take in, we get them on bottles and we keep them wild, and we keep them so that they're not friendly to people, and then we re-release them and give them a second chance out.
Mine are so tame up where I'm at. I open the garage door and they're right there.
And they're right there, aren't they?
Saying hi, good morning.
Yeah.
They're just...
and a lot of the fawns, if they are really sick, they do have diseases. So, and they have, they could have ticks and fleas and stuff.
Sure.
So, you want to be careful with your animals at home because they can easily transfer diseases over for a little sick fawn. So be careful touching them, and just give us a call. We'll come out and we'll
Now, where can people reach you? Because it's very, very important that you get rescue right away. Rescue the babies right away. You can call the sheriffs, and they have a list of all of our numbers. There's a whole team of people that work together. We house them at our facility, but we will come out, and we have other people that transfer them to our place. So I can give you my cell phone number. Sure, give it to anybody out there who needs it, because it's really important.
Which is 209-419-3171. And then also, if you do call the sheriff or you call animal control, they do have a list of people that will come out, and they'll give you the number of somebody to come out to.
And they won't put the animal down.
No, the only reason we put them down is if they are so sick or so injured beyond anything that we can do.
Right. And it's fast.
Oh yeah, yeah. We anesthetize them. We do it humanely. We don't just let them sit there and suffer.
Right.
But the majority of them we can save. We've got we've got medical supplies.
And Pam, you're 100% correct. It's so important right now to remember, because they're coming.
This is deer season.
This is deer season.
End of May through June. They're all being born. You're going to see a lot of them out there.
Right.
So
especially going up Highway 88.
Yes.
And those blasted trucks that come down. Oh my gosh! It's just like, slow down, please.
So
because they're so precious.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So
we want to save the ones that need to be saved.
Great.
But we want to leave the ones out there with mom that are just out there feeding.
Now, you
and
have
keeping
special
them.
formula for them, so because people cannot feed them.
Well, no, and what everybody wants to do is go take that milk out of the refrigerator, pour it in a bottle.
No, that's not good
Cow's
for 'em.
milk will really upset their stomach and their digestive juices. It will destroy it. So do not give them
And it's hard
milk.
to go out and milk a deer.
Yeah.
Just
Wouldn't
not-
suggest it, no.
No. So make sure you check the under the tail and leave
Even
them
if you
alone.
don't want to look under the tail, you can kind of see in their eyes. It'll have
Yeah.
glazed over. If they're bright and healthy and alert,
Then you
they're
know
good.
okay.
They're
Leave them alone.
good.
And the best thing to do is check it. And after 4 hours, just go back, and if they're still there,
Right.
just give it a little time, and Mom usually comes
Right.
back.
That is
because,
true. And don't camp out next to deer. We've had people pull up their lawn chairs,
Right.
sit there and wait. Mom
No.
won't come back.
No,
Leave.
she won't. Just go away and leave them alone. We're going to take a little short break. Am I right, Tommy? And we'll be right back with our next guest.
Thank you.